How quick come the reasons for approving what we like? Today's book review is on the book Persuasion by Jane Austen. If we talk about the rough summary of this book, then the protagonist, Elliot, is persuaded to break off an engagement with Frederick Wentworth, the man she loves. But then, of course, she is persuaded to break off the engagement. But years later, she gets to see him again. So all the story is about their encounter with each other, the awkwardness. If we talk about the narration, then the narration is in third person, although the main emphasis is on the character Elliot, the protagonist. Also, fun fact, this is the first novel that I finished reading in one day. Was it that good? But it was sort of a challenge, so yes. I love Pride and Prejudice more than Persuasion. This is not my kind of book. Of course, I love the style of writing by Jane Austen, but this book in particular was way too elaborated for me, so to say. There are some lines in this book that I am a fan of, but for the story as such, it is way too slow for me. There is also a movie adaptation available on Netflix, and I personally, don't hate me for this, but I personally love the movie more than the novel. So yes, and also it was the first time ever that I loved a movie more than the novel. Of course, our perspective may be different. That's the beauty of literature, that's the beauty of ideas and interests. Other than this, let me take you through some of my favorite lines that I loved from the book. Page 21. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. Page 54. Anne hoped she had outlived the age of blushing, but the age of emotion she certainly had not. Talking about the characters, then there are these three sisters, Anne, of course, the protagonist, and Elizabeth and Mary. Other than Anne, her whole family is sort of a narcissist, admirers of beauty, so to say. And this particular character, Mary, I absolutely love her. Like, not in the sense, oh, she's so inspiring, but in the sense, what is she doing? Whenever I giggled reading the book, it was because of Mary. Okay, so this character, Elliot, she represents basically all of us. How when we are young, we are persuaded to do something and we believe it is for our own good. But sometimes as we grow up, we realize how many opportunities we lost or how many bad decisions we took just because it was right for others. So this is a one-time read for me. I wouldn't read it again and again for leisure reading, which I can't say for Pride and Prejudice. One more thing about this novel that I noticed is there was a lot of focus on events and the side settings rather than the main. There are very few encounters between Anne and Frederick, so that's why I guess that is another reason I'm not a very big fan of this book. So that was it for today's novel. It was very brief, basically my take on this book. I hope you liked it, and if you've already read the book, please let me know what is your take on this book, and if you haven't, well, give it a try. See you next time. Till then, stay blessed.